Namco would be proud. Although one player's on their main while the other is not. I don't know, just saying. Not sure. That's an odd bet. I have no idea what's happening here. What are you people doing? I guess the way they play Tekken is beyond my comprehension. I can't understand it. They're on a whole nother plane, a whole nother dimension, right? To get to this level, you must, be very enlightened and make sure your matches are very personal. Finally, gets a proper punish. An optimal one, even. Launch punishing the 1-1-2 of the Mishimas. Set 2 all around. Oh, never mind, I spoke too soon with that punishment. It's not, it's just whenever you want to do it, I guess. Frames are not even a state of mind. It's just a matter of when you feel like doing it, I guess. BF. Oh! SLJ is like, you know what? Steam disconnected me, right? I'm gonna get the W. Just like MJ. I'm just taking it personally. 1-1. Oh, there you go. The wall standing 3. And you can still drop your predictions as the poll is not closed. It'll take two games to close it. And that's 7 slices of cheese headed SLJ-Y's way. Just press R1.
Round 1.
All you gotta do.
Fight.
Ooh, again, that axe kick no longer launches on counter hit, which is good. But the clean hit on down 3 is still existing. Stuck at the wall. Oh, gets out. Oh, and you're back. Never mind. You cannot leave the wall. The wall will always come back to you. I don't know, that didn't even make any sense. 1-1. Woo! I don't even know how to call this set. How do you call it? 1, 2, 3. Like, okay. You put me at the wall, it's time for me to put you at the wall. And RichieBrian's like, nope, you're gonna go back to the wall. The wall is your best friend, not mine. So I guess the side wall is also in RichieBrian's favor. Fantastic punish on set 3.
Round 3.
Although SLJ-Y has the 1k wins. So has the buff of plus 10% reaction time, damage, etc, etc, etc. RichieBrian won't be getting any buff. Aside from the Akuma buff, I guess. 1-2. Oh, and there you go, at the wall again. Is that gonna be a clean hit down 3 once more? No idea, trying to jump out of it. Still a pixel of health. Oh! Oh! No? Okay. Do I use an arcade stick? Yes, I do. But again, controllers are simply preference. You can be consistent on JFSR after a wave dash on a keyboard, a D-pad of any kind, a hitbox, a mix box, etc, etc, etc. All it does is, all you need really is practice. There's no clear advantage. Well, hitbox and pad have clear advantages over the stick because the pad can do all the stuff the hitbox can do actually. It can do simultaneous something directions, the SOCD basically. Like it's no problem. Looks like the audience is predicting RichieBrian to take this by a landslide.
Round 1.
Again, SLJ-Y has got a lot of outfits. You don't know. I don't know. Don't underestimate someone who's maxed out the custom outfits you can make in Tekken 7. That's a whole, what do you call this? A whole walk-in closet. Welcome to the 2-digit win club. I think Raiden's been part of the 2-digit win club since last Dojang exhibitions, right?
Round 2. Fight.
Yeah, you're right. Your stick could have a problem if your input's not clean enough. But if you can get the down forward by itself normally, then it's probably not the stick. It's your execution. Next commentary, all Filipino. I'll pass. Thank you very much. Much thanks for your suggestion, though. I mean, once we can add other commentators like to practice here in Dojang exhibitions, yeah. It could be all Tagalog. You just have to use the language you're more accustomed to, more suited with. Not unless you want to practice another language, then, I mean, just let me know. But commentary is still not open yet. Soon. Soon it will be. Because again, the Cheese HQ will be revamped fully by Monday. Monday afternoon, Monday night, one of the two. So you can start using Cheese HQ for other things aside from just reserving a slot in Dojang exhibitions. You can get games against other players. And even just talk about specific Tekken tech. Or if not Tekken tech, maybe anime, movies, whatnot. Just chill. For as long as you don't, again, for as long as you don't cross the line. Or else you're gonna get hit by the hammer. This time I pit DJ against the Sharks in the Dojang. DJ's already played against the Sharks in the Dojang. What are you talking about? His win record, I believe, is 50%. 50 or 40+%. It's the high 40s. And if it's within the 50s, it's the low 50s. I've been setting it up naman per skill level naman. Not unless you're directly challenging Raiden, Musabi. And if Raiden accepts the challenge, then yeah, sure, why not? We'll run it. Just like RichieBrian here and SLJ-Y. Raiden and Sonata, and then Duckbird and Magnus. Looks like the Infinite Stage did not work out in SLJ's favor. Everyone.
Round one.
Kunimitsu Yoshimitsu? Maybe. I'll wait until Raiden gets 14, then we do the tie break. No, your choice, man. How do you want to play it? And of course, priorities first as per usual. So if you're not available within the month, then it's alright. So a different... Okay, if Infinite Azure didn't work, Arctic Snowfall's gonna work, right? And then if Arctic Snowfall doesn't work, we gotta swap over to Infinite Azure number 2. Themes being weird. I mean, yeah. It do be. So wait, so what do you mean by the Twilight Zone then? So that was for me. I don't know, how could it be in the Twilight Zone if we're on the second set of the 28th edition of Dojang exhibitions? I don't know. The Twilight Zone to me feels like, if I understood it, if I'm interpreting it correctly, it's like a break time or something like that. I mean, I was offline earlier. I think I went online sometime around 8:30 in the evening. Time check, it's 9:34 in the evening, Philippine time. We've been live for 56 minutes and 15 seconds. This is the second set of Dojang exhibitions. A very cheesy set. And RichieBrian's execution on point! Well, I spoke too soon. Commentator's curse. I jinxed it. That was supposed to be the rage art, wasn't it? They don't share the same kind of cheese. No, they don't. RichieBrian has 50 wins, while SLJ-Y is rocking 1,447 wins. No punish on the DF2, but not going to need it. Has the life lead and the game lead. Ooh, just jump over all around the place. Spend meter? No, don't have to yet. Ooh, ultimate tackle. You don't see that very often. No kunai for you. One jab, FF2, one. Oh, that's right. They didn't nerf the damage on that, right? They did not. They did not. While standing 3, looking to get some damage is SLJ. Never going for that 1-2, huh? Never mind, I spoke too soon again. Yeah, maybe I should just be quiet because every time I say something, they do the opposite and then they do the thing. Sometimes they don't do the thing. All I know is that RichieBrian on Akuma, currently working out for against SLJ-Y. Ooh. There may be no walls, but the execution on point for this damage. Looking for some Okizeme. Oh! That's number 3.
You win.
Only 2 more games to go for RichieBrian. Clyde! That was the outfit I wanted to use for Jin for quite a long time, and it took them forever to add it into the game. So now it's like, yes! I can learn some Jin right now. Indeed. Take some notes. It's time to take some notes if RichieBrian's got it. Here you go, FF4. You can see the stutter step on the wave dash, but while standing 3, gonna prevent that. No dash block. Hop kick. Indeed, frames are a state of mind. Another launcher. And another launcher. Ooh! Alright, you are teammates with Mr. Brownie, so you will also have the secret sauce of said brownie. Yeah. That would be great for wall carry with a 3-1 combo, but not for damage. That was a missed input, wasn't it? That was supposed to be the God Fist. Back to 1. SLJ-Y, always fishing for those launchers.
Round 3.
It seems like that's his main MO. F4? So has the punish on deck. 3-1 cancel into a back 3. Beautiful. You gotta flex that execution. I can't do that. It's difficult. 3-1 into Zen, then you cancel out the back 3.
Perfect.
Again, if you want to make your Jin combos better, that's what you gotta do.
Fight.
Can, believing in it. No break. 53 seconds left on the clock. Just spam the move. SLJ-Y truly ready for Rev Major. 2 more weeks until Rev Major. So, I believe the slots are not full, right? So you can still register for Rev Major. And if you just want to be a spectator, you can buy the ticket.
Fight.
Is there going to be one more road to Rev Major? I'm not sure. Technically, you can have one more road to Rev Major. That's next weekend, if ever. Zen 4. Because the last road to Rev Major was yesterday's tournament, right? That was Road to Derp Major.
KO.
And Tomoriru won that one.
Round 1.
This is the Tekken... Which Tekken outfit is this? 3? Tekken 3 ba? I think so. Tekken 3 or Tekken 4? One of the two. Ooh, mix-ups for days. But SLJ-Y caught that low. Yes, it was a fun tournament. 40 seconds left on the clock. Ooh, was that a misinput on the just frame? The Heihachi JFSR, the OTGF.
Fight.
1-1-2. There you go. There's even a slight delay there. Classic Mishima style. You don't just let the whole move rip. You don't just throw it out 1-1-2. You gotta make sure you include that delay in between the 1-1. Oh, never mind. Again, everything I say, they do the opposite. It's like, don't commentate na. Alright, say no more. But of course, the lack of walls means you have to get your damage in another way. So it's either you gain a lot of momentum, control the pace of the game, or just poke galore the whole time. And looks like this could potentially be SLJ's round. There you go. 2 slices of red cheese on that QCF1. Looks great as an ender. 1 back 2, 1 back 2. Classic stuff for Heihachi Mishima. You can see that golden aura. Are you secretly a Super Saiyan, perhaps? Do we have more local Saiyans here in the Dojang aside from Rai? Wow, that was quite far, huh? What a whiff punish here from RichieBrian. Oh, is that gonna be an unblockable? Are there tournaments for next weekend? I don't think so. I'm not sure. Jared sharing the cheese around. It's like, hey, have you been to the cheese buffet? Here, have a free sample! Blue Sparks. It was fun until I got matched with SLJ-Y. Where, in ranked? Or are you talking about in Dojang exhibition? OTGF again. Just throwing it out there. Wants to end it in style. 1-1. Spends the drive quite early. Ooh. Final round. Apparently, it's not going to be free. Paolo loves that kind of cheese.
Fight.
So this could potentially be 4-2 instead of 5-1. Greetings, indeed. Hope you're doing well, Jared. Got all the priorities sorted out, right? Because again, priorities first. Who's this? Ready to go 0-2 at Rev Major? No, believe! You gotta believe in your cheese! You won't go 0-2 in Rev Major. Unable to get that. Waffles loves that kind of cheese! And it's going to be 4-2.
You win.
SLJ-Y staying alive in this cheesy set. Isaiah loves that kind of cheese. Oh no, those are the set matches. So you can see the whole tentative match list, right, Jared? So this is still a good number of sets to go. After this will be This Is Not Edwin, Just KC. If Just KC is still available. Let me just check the cheese HQ in a second. I guess so. I mean, it's the closest I can make it in regards to it being early. Since, what do you call that? SLJ and RichieBrian requested their set to be earlier. All is well. Beautiful. No, my voice is not that amazing. I'm flattered that you think that it is.
Fight.
Kenneth loves that kind of cheese. So there are walls this time. So I remember the last time there were walls, RichieBrian was getting a ton of down threes. It's a good database. What Waffles meant by that was, thank you for giving us free data on other players we don't know. Or have less data on. It's just like, wait a minute, did that player play in Dojang exhibitions or Cheese Dojang? But man, the double rage art, that was crazy. It ended on 22. RichieBrian, why to close this out now?
Round 3. Fight.
It's just like, okay, search quick. You're in a tournament, or like a day before, or yeah, a day or 3 days before the tournament, like they release the brackets. Like, okay, who's this? Para you have all the information na agad. Well, I mean, that is the pre-tournament prep work. It is pre-tournament prep work, first to X prep work, whether it be 2, 3, 4, 5, 10, whatever. Or if it's a team battle, like you can what do you call that, prep already. I mean, you can only work, what do you call that? Work on or use less information or unfamiliar English. Basically, the element of surprise cannot be used all the time. So you have to get used to or be able to adjust to players who know your style and know your character. They're two different things. Because again, knowing the character is completely different from knowing the player, and knowing the player is different from knowing the character. Any suggestions on the type of sticks for Blue Sparks? Hitbox. I'm not even gonna sugarcoat it. Just go hitbox. Go keyboard. Go mixbox. Use those things. Not unless you really want to use stick, because again, controllers are complete preference. There's no stick that has an easy input for DF. They're all the same. You just, what do you call that? You're just modding the spring if it's a Japanese lever, or the grommet if it's a Korean lever. So if you make it a heavy spring on a Japanese lever, it will return to neutral a lot faster. The same thing with increasing the weight of the grommet on a Korean lever. Of course, I believe we have more stick enthusiasts here, so they could explain it better than me. So just reply to Raymond's message, if ever. Jif better be playing tonight. No, Jif's not playing tonight. The assassin costume, indeed. There you go, Raymond. Jared here saying that the Taeyong Fanta with a purple grommet is amazing. Can you join? You can. You can walk in tonight along with Bob Ziki. And if we have time, you guys can run a set. We what do you call that? In Dojang exhibitions, we prioritize reserve players, but doesn't mean you can't walk in. I'm doing a summoning. You're doing a dance to summon Armor King? I see. Oh yeah, I forgot to include Negan and Noctis in that list because those are technically Tekken 7 characters. Because they're not going to be in Tekken 8. And they're easy to use. And they're strong. They're also strong. Yeah, exactly. Whether it be a casual set, like you meet them in a lounge, like either in Playbook, most likely, or Secret Base, or in tournament, or online. Baka you'll meet them online, right? Now, well, Lydia's not in Tekken Bloodline. Maybe they'll bring her over in the next season. You never know. If there will be a next season. Just frame GIF. Yeah, exactly. That's why controllers, peripherals are simply just preference. Of course, it doesn't mean some don't have advantages. They do. The hitbox and the D-pad in particular can both do SOCD. So it's just that for the PS4 D-pad, you have to configure the controls first. That's about it. I think Brian F made a really good video on it already. So you can just check out that video. It's on YouTube or on Twitter, one of the two. I think you just go to the one on YouTube though. Oh, Lo and Paul are good characters. They're also easy. It depends on what level you want to play them at, right? Like, what's your goal? Then you align it towards that. Yoshimitsu was in the series. You'll join? Alright, say no more. You'll join the walk-in list then. I'll update that pinned comment once we get to... Oh no, you don't have to boot up Tekken already. Because there's how many more sets before you'll potentially play a set? Like 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more sets before you. If we have time. So, I mean, if you're gonna warm up, that's gonna be a long warm-up. And as we were talking and chatting here, right, in chat, SLJ-Y has managed to bring it to another final round. Again, the score is 4-3 as that throw swaps sides. Can SLJ-Y maximize the wall? Set 2, keeping it safe, but the jump over, giving RichieBrian a lot of advantages now. Just 2 more hits to close this out. 1 more hit. Oh, it doesn't end. The projectiles. 5-3. Again, good games to both players. Good games.
Most of my thoughts on players with 15 to 20k wins: dedication. Dedication. They are dedicated. And they're having fun as well. They enjoy playing one character.